All right, what's up, everybody? This is must-stache. We've got PAL VR playoffs starting today with a match between Legion and Saints and Sinners. Super excited for this one. We've been waiting all year for playoffs, and it's finally here. This is going to be awesome, man. We've got two amazing teams. Legion in the championship last season, SAS champion season 1. Two teams that hadn't squared off yet this season. They've been trying to schedule for the last couple weeks, weren't able to make it happen for their final regular season match, and so today we finally get the good stuff, which is going to be a lot of fun. Legion, as the higher seed, is the home team, so they are starting off with a map pick tonight, and we're going to be going to Snow Week. SAS as the away team has the chance to choose their side. Already got quite a few people here in chat. What's up, Tim, Ronan, Blocko, Dodo Bird, Butter, Ranger? Good to see you guys. This is going to be a good one, man. We've got, like I said, two excellent teams. Legion is always so well prepared. You know that they have watched casts of SAS. SAS has been cast with quite a bit recently. So you know they've got a plan. And SAS, high skill, lots of gun skill, fast-paced action in your face. It's gonna be awesome to watch the way that Legion tries to counter that, and then the way that, you know, SAS tries to think through and adapt and improvise on the fly. It's 12 o'clock my time, man. I like these early games. I got opportunity to drink coffee and don't have to rush home from work. This is good stuff. All right, on Snow Peak, we are going to be starting on the new OBJ. SAS has chosen Marsoc. Legion will be starting as Volk. I think when you're playing Snow Peak, especially if you're starting on the new OBJ location, choosing Marsoc is a good choice so that you get round 3 old OBJ. Marsoc attack can be very strong in that location. So see how it pans out. This is absolutely a strong map for Legion. They've got JC playing tonight. He hasn't played a lot this season, but in the past he has been incredible on Snow Peak as a sniper, holding the tower back near the lakeside hangar. So interested to see if he does that tonight, because it is extremely effective, and SAS is going to have to figure out some creative ways to counter that. Ooh, I was going to go to Helga highlights, but we'll revisit this. We're going to hop right in. Let's just get going. Why not? We got 10 in the lobby. Exige, Bacon Bit, Shoes, Nova, Ducks for SAS. And on the Legion side, we got Midget, Doggy, Barry, Zakul, and JC. We're going to follow in SAS. They just gave a teammate the countdown. So they have 2 teammates spawn on B side. We got 3 here on the lake. And we got Shoes going for first shots. Immediately taken down by Zakul. Excellent shot by him. Bacon's trying to recover that cross. Keep him off OBJ. You see Midget has already made it. And JC is already in a danger spot here on Lakeside. Barry takes out Exige topside near Iceberg. So Exige is, I even got a cam set up. Watch this. Exige is going to come over to this area, and he's going to make it very difficult for SAS to cross this area where Nova's at in that tin shed. So if they've watched any casts, they should be expecting this, but it's still going to be extremely difficult to counter. You also always have, let's see, maybe 5, 6 Midget playing this little box, which is a great complement to Exige's position. He's going to try to keep people off the lake and from that center attack, but there it is. You hear the 1-shot, 1 kill. It's going to be tough, man. Going to be tough.
Oh, I only killed 1, but there's another one at base spawn.
JC takes another out. Nova. And Midget still holding this.
One's in the green smoke.
SAS trying to use smoke. Let's go to Ducks. We see what JC's looking at. But this just isn't going to happen. You expose your helmet, and we'll see what happens. I think you expose your helmet, and Ducks is going to drop pretty quick. Checking out our map here, we got a couple SAS trying to work their way toward the tunnels. Ducks is backtracking. He's saying forget that. Siege trying to hit him on the fly.
They just smoked
You got Nova as fire team leader here, trying to figure out how to get his team close to the action. Top side, Siege is working forward. JC takes out Bacon, another one. Again, he just shuts down that lakeside. Your best bet, if you plan for that, is to take the fight to him. Rush that lake, rush the ice, smoke him out of that position. That's what Midget's there trying to stop. And surprise, we got a trade. All right, so that frees up a little pressure. Top side for SAS. The Legion always has somebody watching this cross. Tonight, it's Barry's job. And Shoes is going to be... I'm going to try to take him out. JC's still getting some action. They're putting shots on him. Backing him off a little bit. I think they finally placed these actually on the tower. And here comes Shoes, trying to work on Barry. Ooh, Shoes just missed a headshot. Barry takes him out. And these guys on the iceberg refrag him. So now Midget's got to come uphill, try to recover that. He does. He takes out Ducks. That's 3 dead for SAS. 1 just spawned A. Two back here. Bacon coming forward. Bacon wins the fight, but also, you know, again, immediately killed by Barry. So we got a little low in the action. As I was saying, I think the best approach here is to try to take him to the fight. You can rock hop on those icebergs across that lake. Drop smoke on his physical location. You know where he's at. Otherwise, it's just gonna be tough.
Yep, right here. Fell in here.
So we've got 2 back in the tunnels. He's gonna fully expose. This is dangerous. He goes down. It is somewhat of a trade. He gets one, misses the other. Where did his buddy go? Barry's here. Barry gets a shot. Nice job adjusting his cover, finding a new position. Still hold this cross. And again, you hear JC suppressed fire over there, 1, 2, 3, over and over again. And you just see that kill feed. You know the angle he's holding. You can hear the damage he's doing. Here comes Shoes trying to push this. And the team kill. That's a tough one, man. On Snow Peak, at distance, everybody kind of looks the same color. And Bacon, unfortunately, just not aware that his teammate is forward, pushing Barry, and hits him with the team kill. So Barry's able to hold that off. Kill's absolutely dominant in Legion's favor right now. Again, like, we got camera set up for this, right? Like, you hop into a cast, do a little research, and you know where these positions are going to be. Playoffs, you got a plan. All right, SAS trying a new strategy. They're going to go aggressive lakeside. Doggy gets 1. 3 clustered. They overpower him. Midget's downhill. He's going to be looking up for these guys. Goes back to OBJ. Looks like he might be going to a more passive spot, saying, okay, they're going to try to flank us, so we're just going to stop this flank. Barry's still trying his best to hold this off. It's going to be SAS's kind of last strong push attempt. Again, if they have util, they can toss it up here. Barry's been there all game. McSiege should be expecting it. He's exposing. Oh, just in time. Mighty Ducks on the backside saves the day. So Ducks kills 1. He's got Doggy's head turned. He's going to be working forward as Shoes pinches.
Killed him.
Doggy's still there. Shoes takes him out. Siege up front. Hits Midget. Doesn't get the kill. Midget blinds him. C4 out. Good C4. He's only downed. Shoes and Nova were able to use that distraction and sneak downhill. JC does have eyes on this. You see him working that, and then you got Zakul in his box. Zakul takes out 1. Shoes refrags. Shoes on OBJ, who was uphill. Oh, Midget there. Last live. That was it. Legion with the W. Nice defense. That's a classic Legion Snow Peak defense. and they were able to make it work. Good stuff. JC 6-0, shut down that entire side of the map. Barry holding the tunnel as well over and over along with Doggy, and then Midget and Zakul doing their thing. Just peace of mind on the OBJ, making sure that, man, they didn't even have to sweat. Got a little close there at the end, but again, it took SAS about 7 minutes to figure out how to make that push. Wasted way too many lives on that center tin shed side with JC. Great stuff by Legion. Map 1, round 1 win. All right. Whew. Good stuff. What's up, Fulcrum? Ghost, Jabo's here. Holland's here. Paul and I had some late night action last night. I've never seen that old man on that late. It was a good time. All right, so we missed it before. Check out our Helga highlights. All this fully baked regular season's finished into playoffs. So, ending the season at top kills for Legion, we got Zakul at 358. Fantastic job, near the top of the league. He was also their high KD getter at 2.21. Doggy Dog leading the way for them at deaths. One of their more aggressive players, 214 deaths, all good. Midget Man with 16 caps. He's a fast capper. He can cap on the move, and a smart player, always finding opportunities. And then they got quite a few of them, tied for 8 revives. Over on the Saints and Sinner side, you got Exige with 300 kills, Chamuco 233 deaths, Nova high KD 2.02, Exige 10 OBJs, and also leading the way with 21 revives, which good number of revives. He's got to be top of the league or near top of the league with that number of revives. All right, once again, we're hopping in. SAS now on Volk. See how they counter this this approach. We got JC spawning B side, Marsoc. So again, he's going to try to hit that first kind of spawn cross. I expect Midget to attack OBJ center, lakeside by the tin shed. It gets there in about 45 seconds. And so let's see. SAS has a plan to counter that. All right, let's find JC, see if he gets first shots out. Good trade by Exige. That's a very tough shot. JC had the sight advantage for sure. And you got Nova in a clever spot. I was interested to see if we see somebody use this, kind of shoot through the roof here. It's a nice spot, often used in uplink. Legion has some experience in uplink, so they might have an idea of where he's at. JC is going to be kind of working on it. You don't have the greatest eyes from over here. But JC is going to have an effective, you can see Nova's blocked by that rooftop. JC is going to have an effective position to kind of keep people off OBJ. Top side, looks like Doggy's in the tunnels. You got Ducks trying to keep people out of the tunnels. And Nova is still working on these guys, trying to keep them from crossing. He's putting shots on them. Nothing connecting right now. You got Bacon Bits up tight on the OBJ. Doggy Dog was able to hit this flank. This is dangerous with Ducks' current position. He slows down a bit. Ducks seems to be aware of him. Exige is gonna need to give Ducks some help on the backside, and Shoes might be just in time with the pinch on Doggy's backside. While Ducks is dialed in, though, they can't let that happen. Oh, it's the team kill. Doggy takes out Midget. Finally, he does get Ducks, but Midget would have crossed cleanly into OBJ. Where's Shoes? Shoes was coming. And a couple Legion were able to use that chaos to move down to OBJ. Doggy was on the backside. Shoes cleans it up. But SAS is going to need to crash. This is it. JC, so these guys are going to cap. JC's going to have a spawn trap. Exige or anybody else trying to leave are going to be in trouble. So Shoes is going to have to hit the downhill. Not aware that they're on OBJ, though. Worried about some others. And so he should start, JC's dead. He should start getting teammate callouts that he needs to crash, and it's going to have to be fast. because Legion is setting up this spawn trap right now. So code hot. Chew's gonna have to crash. But as he does, he's gonna have to worry about Barry. Ooh, great shot. Was it a trade? Looks like it was a trade. 2 dead SAS, 2 dead Legion, but Legion set up with the spawn trap. And again, with JC's position, good luck. He can look on the flank. He can look there. Nova trying for one last push, and Doggy takes him out.
We're good.
All right, taking a glance at the chat, making sure we're still live, still good. We are. Man, good stuff, Legion. It's always a good round when you can spend the last 15 seconds just sitting on code. Untouched, man. Great job. Legion's the best team on Snow Peak I've seen. I've said that since they played Flashbangers last season. They've kept their strategies the same. It is what it is. They're just extremely effective at it. It's great stuff. Great map 1, round 1 win. JC 11-1. Fantastic job. And then the team just working together, knowing their jobs and finding opportunities. Really good stuff by Legion. All right, let's head back to the tent. We're going to give them a point. And see what's in store for map 2. Sweet Jake in the chat. Tommy Driftwood's here. What's up, guys? Darren's here. Jabba says, crazy to see teams try different strategies and spots when all seasons they work for them. Yeah, man. If you go back and watch Season 2, Flashbangers, Legion, I casted the match. They played Snow Peak. Legion used those spots. Go back and watch a few weeks ago, Flashbangers and Legion this past season. Legion used those spots. They didn't have JC that most recent match, but still, like, the plan is the plan. What Legion just did is I think the most effective way to defend that uplink location on New Snow Peak. And I think that attack, like, you have to be a bit more of an artist when you're attacking on Marsoc, because you have to, you know, like, they got that flank with Doggy, and then the other guys mid-map, old OBJ going downhill from Iceberg. They found that opportunity, they found the gap, and they made it happen. But still, like, the way that they defended that, at least, is the way to defend Snow Peak. So build your offensive plans around that. It's how metas kind of are established and then shift and evolve. But fantastic job. Like, they're just great at Snow Peak. All right, so we are on Turbine now. We're going to be top bridge location. I'm going to adjust some things here in game, and I'll be right back for you guys. Can't type and think. All right. Did I have lasers on? I don't even know if I had lasers on. My bad. All right, we're on Turbine, bridge location. And one more thing to update, we're good to go. All right, so Turbine, SAS's map choice as the away team. Top Turbine is the OBJ location for this one. SAS does a good job with Turbine. It's a very linear map. They're fast, aggressive players that usually win head-to-head gunfights. And so on a map, you know, think about what we saw with Snow Peak, like how many different angles there are, how wide the play area is, you know, for that objective, the multiple flank routes. When Legion made that Marsoc push to win that second round, you know, it was because SAS had a flank that they had to worry about, and they had people with their heads turned, and then, you know, they lose one of those guys, and it opens a hole in the middle of the map. Turbine's a map where very good, very easy to have multiple people kind of looking forward, and so it's tough when you face a team like SAS that wins a lot of those head-to-head gunfights. So in order to be effective here, Legion's going to have to use lots of utility. They're probably going to have Overwatch with JC, starting with the, you know, cliffside, or looks like he's spawning B, so he's... Let's see what happens. Good smoke coverage first. They used 3. JC coming here immediately. It's going to take a moment to develop. Siege working his way forward. Bacon takes out Midget right as some stuff was about to go down. Barry in Doghouse putting shots out. JC looking for anybody to expose in the windows. Here comes Shoes. Just takes a second, man. He's so fast. Bacon and Nova working their way forward, staying low. They heard that audio. They know he's on the cliff. Zakul always peeks these boxes high. He's a big, tall guy like me. He's playing on the other side. I would be pre-firing that stuff. Zakul laying down. Great frag by Midget. Second one cooked a little too long, goes off high. You hear JC's gunshot ring out from that far side, keeping him pinned down. One important thing you see... Man, this is happening. Alright, Legion attack on the bridge goes down. Luckily for SAS, because they did lose their forward defender. Here comes Doggy Dog. One of the things SAS needs to do is check this every time. Shoes happens to be in the right place and just hears the footsteps. He gets flashed. Siege is going to save him. But SAS has to be disciplined and check this every time they run by. Physically look down there. JC putting shots on Bacon bits. Bacon takes cover. So Snowpeak, his spot was hard to identify, hard to hit. This is a spot. He's extremely effective, but this is a very killable location. The textures are on this map a little bit better. So when he does something like this, with multiple eyes, somebody should eventually be able to get him off this. So shots coming in close. They're at least able to suppress him a little bit better. Dux is playing up top desk. Nova trying to work his way forward as Midget just crawls. Be interested to see if Legion tosses out a bunch of smoke as they get close here. Here it comes. No, another good frag. Nice placement. Oh, it just went long. C4 out. Downs 1. They put a lot of returning fire on Nova. Nova's good at using cover like that to just quickly pop up. See these little pop up and down, up and down. Very fast and effective at that stuff. Choose baiting some fire with some quick peeks.
Did you kill him? No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Gets these guys to turn their head. That allows Nova to move forward a little bit further. So he changes his position to cover. Bacon's kind of backfilling where he was, so they're still going to be expecting somebody over there. Great play by Midget. High flash. Bacon's going to have to hold this off. I'm stuck. Bacon kind of in no man's land. He's going to have to rotate back. 1 dead for SAS. Got 2 in green, so green's in good shape. Bacon watching the flank as Siege comes forward. He can hand that off. Everybody staying low, not giving JC anything to look at. Zakul takes out Shoes from the crack box. Shoes peeking that green door. And Barry crawling forward as fire team leader. Midget's going to try to breach green. Dux is the only one in green right now. Flash out. It was a frag. Midget shot the frag down the back hallway here, expecting somebody playing low. Sound horn. Dux has a teammate. He's got Nova coming in. Points his gun, says, hey, somebody's here. Smoke out. Nova's got C4 in hand. C4 on the ground now. And here comes the patient attack. Smoke starting to come out. Blinding these guys. Siege with an interesting spot here. It's Midget.
-1 red car.
Dux being careful not to peek that corner. Bacon goes down. See if Legion moves off that. Shoes balancing exposure to JC while knowing that he's probably going to have a great shot on these guys. Duck's coming forward. M203. Uh-oh. M203 out. Gotta be careful with those M203s. I didn't see if the first one was a smoke that hit green or not. You get one per round. And Legion down to 4 dead. Alright, where's SAS? They gotta recover this. Staying low. Green's empty for right now, so Exige has an important job to keep back green. They got the call out that there was 4 dead, so Exige takes a little bit of a risk trying to get forward. More green pressure. Bacon with a big gun putting shots on JC. Legion also knew that they had lots dead, so they're working their way forward. And SAS wasn't fast enough on this approach. 2 dead right there, clustered together. Duck's dead right there. Again, it's all up to Exige right now. He's going windows, but Legion in a great spot here. Exige gets 1, doesn't see Midget. He can't expose because of JC. And Code's hot. Midget takes him out. And just like that, Legion found their opportunity. They had a guy in tent, knew that both teams had 4 dead. The difference was that Legion attacked it, immediately got to the OBJ so the Midget could cap, and SAS was belly crawling back here, pinned down by JC. Here comes the rest of these guys. You see Zakul just continue to hold this box. Midget nice and forward. Doggy holding red door. Frag's coming out. Good smoke by SAS to try to recover this. But they're going to have to win lots of gunfights and get a cap out. It's going to be tough. There's 1 win. Fire team's still here. Legion in a great position here. Molly out. It does make it so that these guys can't swing wide here. Spawns are going to start coming in. And that's it. Not enough time. Legion wins. Good round by Legion. Just great job finding the break in the pressure there. Like I said, I think it was 4-4. You know, 4 dead at the same time. It's just that you saw Legion sprint up the street, whereas SAS was kind of clustered together, crawling forward. All right, Legion takes map 2, round 1. And now we are in must-win territory for SAS. They're going to be attacking here on Turbine. Good news is that, you know, there are places to snipe here on defense as Volk. You know, we'll see what JC does, but not as overpowered. The thing that I have seen from him in the past that I'd be expecting here, it'll be interesting because we've seen him, you know, only kind of snipe so far. He is an extremely aggressive Volk defender on top Turbine. He gets a kill, pushes forward, finds the moments where people are downed, and then just kind of continues to move forward, cover to cover, and then eventually kind of lays on the left side of the bridge if you're Volk, shooting under the white car and things like that. So we'll see if that happens. But just he's a versatile player, so no more sniping. That's kind of what I would expect here. Yeah, really talking about SAS having to play crouched because of the sniping. Yeah, it's tough, man. Still got to find a way to get forward. Be unpredictable, up and down and left and right. Try to throw him off, make him hit hard shots, but as you've seen, he's a really great shooter, so that's tough to do. Alright. I don't think I have time for the Simlaki ad. We'll shout him out here after this map. Sweet Jake says he deserves some of the prize, regardless it goes to the championship. That's right, Sweet Jake. #1 cheerleader, brother. All right, somebody was asking who picked map. Legion's home team, they picked map 1, Snow Peak. 2-0. SAS chose map 2, Turbine. And now we're on the ropes, man. Gotta tighten it up. Dial it in. Looking at kills, Exige 8 and 4. He really did a lot, kind of. Man, he's just holding on for dear life. In green. Eventually got to your top green windows as that street push was happening. Midget just barely snuck by, got that code hot. And getting that code hot puts enough pressure on a team like that it's tough to recover from, especially on Turbine. We were talking about how linear Turbine is before this round. As soon as the code's hot, you know, that linear advantage switches to the must-stache team. You know, they now just have to look forward and have 2 major lanes to worry about killing people. You know, spawning B on top Turbine means that you spawn down at the bottom of the dam, which is an effective flank for sure. But when code's hot, it means that if you use that flank, it takes a long time to get to the code, and means you basically have one shot at it. Still worth trying, but it's tough. It's a tough OBJ to recover once that code's hot. Both teams taking an extra minute to dial things in. You got Doc in the chat. What's up, buddy? Rolly says, I bet 200 on SAS. Yeah, I'm surprised. So JC was 6-0 that round. Somebody was saying you need a 4x scope and you can take him out. It's a hittable shot on the cliff. He was using a 12x scope, which means, you know, when you're aiming down your sights, you can only see like a narrow, you know, field of view. You can only see so much. For most players, that means that's too big of an area to cover, you know, that whole APC area, the semi area, green and green windows, to cover all that at once from those cliffs. He's just very good at hitting shots immediately when he sees them, even with that 12x, so he can acquire targets very quickly. But still, I think when you had a situation like 4 dead for SAS, you're going to need more aggression pushing forward. You're going to lose one of your guys to JC if you all 4 stand up and sprint back to recover the OBJ. But that's better than having 0 defenders on the OBJ because you're all crawling. All right, back in. We're going to follow SAS on their must-stache push.
Hey, where are you going?
Nova fire team leader.
That's the wrong.
Looks like the delay was we had Chamuko sub in. Who did he take the place of? He took Bacon Bit's spot. Shoes going up top. We got smoke to cover the cross. So he's gonna hit this. Legion did send one. You see him engaging him. Did send one on the backside. Shoes misses that opportunity for green room. Rest of SAS coming forward. Shoes right now can try to stop Zakul from pushing more forward, and that is a good job from top roof. Midget, top green. See what class he has in a moment. A lot of times he likes to bring C4 on this map. It is so deadly. For last season against us, he got a huge quad.
-1 green as well.
And he takes out 1 green. You see Shoes pop up on Nova downstairs there. Zakul working his way forward. Shoes' body language changing. He might have heard that.
No, I'm not.
Trying to find Zakul, trying to find Barry. Nova blind, backing off. Lots of SAS cluster here. All 4 SAS clustered here. So somebody's going to have to attack or you're at risk of 1 explosive. 1 goes down. Doggy on the back door. Chamuko pushed through. JC might be able to help him out here. He does. JC takes 1 out as Doggy takes the other. It's 2 dead SAS. SAS did get somebody cool somehow on code, but he died off. So Nova now fire team. Shoes peeks windows. And Zakul takes him out from behind. So SAS going to continue to spawn here, but this is a bit of a bottleneck. You see where Doggy's at. Oh, JC's gone. And Nova tries to leave, but gets taken out immediately as Midget's backfilling green. Flash up, good flash. He's going to have to go backward. Midget's going to chase him. And fire team's dead. What button did I push? There we go. God dang it, what's going on here? I don't know what button. Oh, the lobby's bugged. God dang it. It's like I thought I was pushing buttons. Looks like we got a bugged lobby. The game just ended. So we're gonna figure that out. Capture these scores, not that they matter. They're gonna have to reset lobbies, and then we will be right back. While this is happening, I'm gonna have to go back into the game and find the new lobby. I'm going to give you guys a be right back screen, and I'll be back in a second. All right, so just to give you guys an idea of what's happening, so because Legion won round one, these teams are just coming into the game here and getting code hot so that Legion gets the 1 point, and then we'll be back for round two as we were. You know, if you send a message to your caster, I have the ability to change scores here. So I could have just done the 1-0, but you know what? These guys gotta hang out for a sec, and we'll be back. Should we see the dance party? I just never know what's gonna be said with these guys.
Hold up. Let's see who can throw the shield first.
Does Mustache know to do that?
Probably feels good for
Right here from
SAS to see JC. This is what he looks like when it's more than just the top sliver of his helmet. And Instant death.
I'm too
All right. Legion up 1-0. Back to where we started. And we'll go back to the tent for a moment. Reading the chat. It's been I haven't been all that active in a long time, so it's always new bugs in this game. I'm not aware of this one, but apparently the glitch is if you sub a player in and shoot fire team or something like that. I don't know, man. It happens, but we're back. The kind of bummer about that is that round Legion was executing their plan. They were doing a good job. What we had seen already with SAS's attack is that they had too many people in green and not enough bridge pressure. And so at one point they had, 4 players in green. There's only one job in green. Like the bottlenecks are crazy in there. If you're top green, you've got to go back down that ramp. You've got to expose to the back door. It's an important place to have, and it's extremely important to exit green so that you can get the spawn trap, and that's how you win, top turbine bridge. But 4 people is too much, and what that means is that Legion was able to hold that back door and just kill those guys over and over and over again. And so if you think, 4 or 5 people in green, at least 3, maybe 4 are going to die on that exit, and Legion was making that happen. So they were in a really good spot. We're going to have to see if SAS adjusts. Choose went top doghouse last time. Wonder if somebody like JC's expecting that. It's going to look for his head. Red Bar's AMF uses a spot low left that I think is actually more effective. Looking through the big windows, holding the back green cross. So Irish Shoes, I think it'd be worth adjusting to something like that. You see where JC's paused? He's about to pop up and look for this. All right, rest of SAS pushing forward. Ducks just went for it. Nova's with Midget now. Takes him out. My camera works terrible. He's fire team leader. We got 2 dead for Legion. So Barry's last alive on OBJ. The 3 Legion players alive right now are pretty far back. These guys don't know that. Looks like it's teased on Overwatch. They've got to leave. So Chamuco exiting. SAS is in a good spot here. Chamuco's just going to have to be expecting Barry. Oh, that smoke is just going to come in clutch. That smoke might keep Chamuco alive from Barry, but he needs teammates to exit. Oh, and he... Brother, don't use that full exposure. Hold that angle. No reason to show his whole body. Anyway, SAS in a good spot. Lots of smoke coverage now coming in from the defense. Dux is getting the code hot. Excellent frag. Code not hot. That means Exige is going to have to do it. The rest of these guys have to exit. Shoes is still working top doghouse, it looks like. But SAS now setting up the spawn trap. And they're going to recover this. Exige gets the kill on Midget. Spawn trap in. 5 strong for SAS. Unless there's an extremely effective flank or some great utility here, it's going to be a good chance for SAS. If I was ever trying to recover this right now as Volk, dropping smokes and frags right where these guys are standing, you know their position. Use those smokes to get close and then toss flashes. Spread your utilities out. Practice as a team how you recover OBJs like this. Smokes get you close. Double flashes blind the entire bridge. All right. Round win for SAS. They were on the ropes. And they're able to make it happen. I don't know if these scores are accurate because of all the team killing and stuff like that that happened. I didn't notice if they reset after that first round. But good win, SAS. They were a lot more decisive that time. They were so much more aggressive with their green push. And then they made sure that they exited green. Took them a couple of tries. But they also had a much stronger bridge push using smoke and keeping Legion pushed back. Like I said, for Legion, it's unfortunate that that first round ended in a glitch. Because I think that reset played in SAS's favor. They clearly made an adjustment with their strategy heading into that round. That sort of adjustment is super difficult to do in-game. So having the reset, having time to kind of calm down a little bit, come up with a strategy, have time to think, I think was enough to make a difference there. So it's all good. It evens out. I think there were 2 M203s that first turbine round. That one, you know, SAS had the glitch, whatever. We're square. We're 1-1. Going downstairs for the final round of the map. Still, SAS has to get a win. Keep that pressure on Legion. Sweet Jake says act of God. Yep. Jabba saying SAS stronger on Marsoc. Yeah. They are going to be Volk downstairs. Man, this is going to be tough for them. So, Legion's smart here. I think they're going to use a lot of smoke, a lot of utility. It's going to cause chaos for SAS. So SAS is going to have to make sure that they keep constant pressure forward on these guys. Try to, you know, get past the big wall halfway downstairs to keep pressure on Legion so that Legion can't just smoke them out and disrupt their team rhythm and cause chaos. All right, gonna head downstairs. Zakul going mid, everybody else coming this way. I'm gonna start with Zakul, see if he goes low here. He doesn't. He still might have first shots. Shoes put shots out on him.
2 in tunnel, 2 lower red.
Get a spray here. It's Cool and Shoes still exchanging, and Shoes gets the win. Doggy trying to refrag it. He does get Shoes. If he enters, Exige is going to try to take him out. Exige, extreme risk with Midget up top. Got a trade there. So now SAS is really dependent on this low defense here. They should have been able to give the team comms out that there are people up top. So Chimuko and Shoes coming forward. We're going to have to work on that. Looks like Shoes trades with Midget. Zakul's here. Has control of this side. He's waiting, listening. Dux is trying to work his way forward this side of the big wall, which is good. But JC, Little Ninja, 2 dead for SAS. Shoes takes 1 out, gets refragged. Legion in a great position here. Exige just fighting for their chances here. Legion 1 alive. It's a trade. 5 dead, 1 up in the lobby. Crazy. Push forward if you're the only one in the lobby. Remember, we saw that first round on the top bridge. Who's going to be more aggressive coming forward? Barry looks like he might have an opportunity to take red line. He's fire team. Smart move by him. Just get your team close. He's dropping spawns on the way. Here comes Dux. No jiggle peek. He goes down. And these guys shouldn't be caught off guard because they just had a teammate die here. Chimuko gets one. It's fire team. That's an important kill, but 2 alive for SAS. Chimuko just needs to be patient and hold this. Should never leave because of that. Oh, that was a team kill. The team kill. All right, we're going to go flip this camera. Smoke's coming out. All of SAS far back. Legion in great position here. Spray that joint. It's penetrable. They get him. Doggy's going to cap. Chimuko's going to have to push forward as the cool takes him out. Code's about to go hot. Shoe's worried about the hallway. Got to get Util out on this. Code. Zakul up top. He's going to have a powerful position over Shoes. And Doggy takes out Shoes. Siege coming in on this far side. Good flash. Doggy's blind, but Zakul. Great eyes from up top. JC with him. Looks like JC stole that kill. Spawn traps in. 3 alive for Legion. They're in a great position here. Smoke high. Chimuko on code. Using the... Not to defuse. Midget hears it. Sprays through. And Legion's got it. Dux takes out Doggy. JC goes down. Chaos, man. Chaos. We end with 1 alive on each team, as is appropriate. Good win by Legion. Great job keeping pressure on them. Setting up kind of a varied attack, high, low, and then they got the spawn trap and the smokes out. Good win. All right. That's Turbine. Legion wins 2-1. Ultimately, they take the match. Hopefully we get one more here. Good competitive games are hard to come by, so you don't want to waste any chances and not play a round 3. But Legion's going to be moving on. On this side of the bracket, they will play the winner of AMF 3. This side of the bracket absolutely loaded with talent. I don't know if we're up to round 3, guys. That sucks. Looks like they're saying GG's leaving the lobby. I'm assuming we're not having a lobby reset, but we're going to give it a second. One thing I'm going to say, if you want to be a top team in the league, especially in playoffs, you got to study. You got to watch casts. Look, man, if I know Legion's positions before the game's played, you can too. The info's out there for every team. Legion, AMF, people have habits. Legion was clearly prepared tonight. You have to have good plans, good strategies, watch casts, and come out prepared against the top team. So congrats to Legion. Like, I've always been impressed by you guys. You're a fantastic team, like a true competitive team in this league. So they're going to do some damage in the playoffs. Whoever they play next, AMF 3 or AMF, look out. They're an excellent team. So I'm excited to see where they go from here. Good season, SAS. Yeah, thanks for joining in the chat, everybody. Fast-paced. Sorry I couldn't check in a little bit more, but I appreciate you all being with us. And I'm going to keep this live just for a second, but I think this is probably over. 2-0, Legion wins the night. Moving on. Congrats, good stuff, guys. All right, if you're still here, they actually did just reset the lobby. So we got a round 3. That's cool. It's going to be downfall night. I think this one looks like we still have both teams. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna set a couple things up here. Oh my gosh, night is just crazy, brother. But it's cool. They're having fun now. Where are we, midget? All right, downfall night. Night vision seems it's still so dark. All right. I'll get you guys in a second. I'm setting this up. It's gonna be 4v5, but hey, it's Onward. We can watch it. We like to watch it. Let's see. Let's see. This actually stuck around. We still got some people here. Look at that, man. I was about ready to shut down myself, man. I didn't think it was happening. Here we go. We got 4v5 downfall night, old OBJ location. Legion on the attack on Marsoc. SAS on D. Hey, if there is a map that you can win 4v5, it is old school downfall. 1 twins, 1 B, eventually 1 back room, 1 church, 1 hookah.
No, I'm just saying. This. I'm looking at this now. And
Dude, it's so dark.
Oh, yeah,
You guys see what I see, which isn't much. It's very pretty, but it's dark. Barry and Exige looking for each other. Barry's fire team here. Legion going for the win right away. I always like just a direct push. Eventually you see teams shift to the hotel hookah cross. But if you can go for the win right away, why not? It's a cool suppressing. Midget's already worked his way to storage here. Somehow there's close smoke on B. That's just friendly trolling, I think. Midget putting shots out on Exige. And Exige wins the battle. Barry on this side working his way to twins. Exige goes down. Twins completely empty. Barry's fire team here, though. That's night changes it because it's so hard to see people on these hills depending on what they're wearing. But you're never gonna in a real like daytime game 5v5. You're gonna have an effective push from here with fire team. 4v5, who knows? Ducks top B.
There, twin. There might be another.
Says killed 1 twins, might be more. Exige downhill, gonna be working his way up there. He'll figure out very soon if there's more there. He's gonna have to be careful of Zakul's laser coming in. Plus everybody else. Zakul takes him out. This is all just different, man. Like, this spot, would not be super survivable in the daytime for very long. You get 1 kill like that, probably be refragged immediately. Night, it's just crazy. Nova downs JC. Nova playing hookah here in the dark. JC was near the back of the chopper. Zakul doesn't have eyes. He's blocked by the truck. It's a 4v5 right now. And Shoes has already taken back room. They're playing very, very conservative. Normally you would want to, in my opinion at least, take back room a little later in the match so that you have opportunities to take tickets 4v5 as much as possible. Get as many kills as you can. And then when things get nasty, try to recover back room. Problem is if you don't have twins, you might never get back room back. Duck's doing some work, takes out 2. That's 4 dead for Legion. And that's that twins reset. Ducks takes another out. Vintage Ducks here, top B with the PKM. But again, like in a serious setting, Fire team leader at Twins. Don't do it. Better push coming from Legion. Everybody coming wide. Good route here. Use that building cover. They're worried about that spot Exige was holding.
One in Twins.
He's gone. Did they place him? Top Twins. It's cool looking for a precision shot.
Left window. Blue
Exige
window,
shifts to
blue
the back window. It's a cool places it correctly. That window's getting suppressed. Great shot by Exige. Dang. With a TAR 21, he's refragged.
But it still sucks.
So now Dux has pressure here. He's got Squimp with him. SAS with 5. They brought in a sniper. Squimp watches his buddy go down. So this is going to be a tough exposure for Squimp. And he's going through that. I would pick up Dux's PKM if you can. Because that's going to be an important job to have to keep Shoes alive in the back room. By now, Exige should be getting close to Twins once again. Laser's coming uphill looking for him. He's going to the OBJ. This is going to be a really tight defense. Squimp takes out one. Squimp is an excellent shot. SAS probably could have used all night to counter JC. See, the effective suppression means that Legion are able to just crawl right up the street unseen. They would be fishing a barrel for these guys. I don't know if you can actually see them at night. Tough for me to see. But they're there. They made hotel. They're in tight with Nova here. Nova's got to be careful. He's got a very important job. He's got footstep audio. Surprises one. Good shot. Gets the kill. And he's like, dude, I have people on my building. How are you guys letting that happen, B? Shoe still back room. Hi, Shoes. Having fun? Midget working his way forward. Going by Joggy and Barry. We got fire team all the way forward. It means we're going to have some smoke come out. Ooh, good frag. Exige and Shoes on OBJ. This is where Dux comes in. Spray that. It's one. How you play top B, you don't need to expose to anything unnecessarily. Hotel or anything like that. Your job is just to keep these guys alive. On the OBJ. Doggy wins. Siege is going to have to refrag that. They got two here. It's a cool trying to hit people at A Valley as they spawn from top hotel. Doggy's springing the attack. And Exige places the footstep audio, gets one down. SAS in good shape. All right, we got a mid-map approach. I like this. You're at risk of Dux here for a second. JC takes a bullet. That call out will come. The rest of SAS should crash that. But it's an opportunity to kind of rock hop downhill out of sight of Dux eventually. We saw AMF4 do this perfectly the other night. When teams are strong B like Dux, I do think this is the most effective counter to this push. So let's see if it works out for these guys. Nova's going to be a bit of a pain downhill for one at least. But with no Twins present, this is a good adjustment by Legion. You can see that they felt this out. You just need to drop some smokes right in front of them and get downhill, rock hop. Perfect. Now they've got building cover. Not at risk from up top. All they have to worry about is Nova. See that push? Nicely done by Legion. That's what you do when you got a good top B presence. Walks right into OBJ. Good feel by Legion. Oh, that's fire team though. He goes down. Midget's here on OBJ, but man, it would have been nice to have those positions swapped. Frag cooks, but it doesn't hit. Nova's got to be so hard to see down there at night. He doesn't need to push it. SAS really needs Twins presence. They've got two back room. What happened to Squimp? Got Squimp and Duck. So if Squimp's up top and the hotel push has stalled, good to see the adjustment with, you know, having Ducks take Army or Twins on this next approach. So they do need somebody just to keep backroom alive. Code reset. Dux is back up top.
I got you, Pookie.
JC gonna be looking for that. Oh, last bullet. Pulled that trigger, and if JC's pulling that trigger, you know he's probably got the shot. Unfortunately, no ammo. What you're seeing is how powerful on Old Downfall a backroom plus top B with a big gun, not just a sniper. Top B with a big gun is incredibly effective for holding all these crosses. JC does have kind of the... Ooh, nice, nice. Good feel. To say he had probably the best counter to top B. Problem is Dux is joined by a good shooter up there. Nova coming forward. JC able to bring it in close. Nova comes to OBJ. He's already got 2 friendlies there. He's going to use a position that they haven't used all game, which might work out for him. But Twins is still a great job. If Legion were to send 1 Twins right now, it would mean that these reinforcements would not be able to make this push over and over again. Fire team goes down again. Send 1 to Twins. It just can't be your fire team leader. But it's still a great job because it keeps people like Nova from, you know, getting to where he's at now. Shoes or Exceed dies, they wouldn't be able to go back to OBJ. Just slowly start getting those numbers down. Legion with 1 alive. Looks like JC might be the last up. But SAS should take this one. Again, man, Old Downfall, like... You should never lose Volk. Old Downfall. Should be impossible to lose Volk. Got a trade at the end. Good win, SAS. All right. All right. Back to our tent. This is still the official match. Good to see SAS fighting back with a map 3 round 1 win. Good to see the 2 teams still playing, having a good time. Choosing a night map like Downfall means that, you know, SAS knows, man, Legion's a good team. I think there's a lot of respect there. And Legion put a whooping on them, map 1 and 2. So it's nice when a team comes out and finishes the night strong with a good time and no drama, no BS. Just play the game in the field. So I like that they're doing that. What do we got? Looking through our chat here. Sweet Jake says, looking forward to hearing everyone say they should have practiced on our server. Huh. That's a interesting concept, Sweet Jake. Tell me more about that. Talk about practice. All right. SAS coming in Marsoc. Gonna have 1 quick spawn B. You guys can't see this, so let's go ahead and get you in the game. Choose fire team, big dummy, going Twins with a white shirt. So that means Shoes might take Twins, but eventually anybody that spawns on him is gonna have a wasted job. Super passionate about that. If you can't tell, don't send your fire team to Twins ever. If you're a fire team leader, just, man, don't do it. Exceed on A. The one exception, I guess, is if you use your fire team to make sure that your team establishes Twins control.
17.
Like, just make sure, hey, man, we're going to invest 5 lives early on to making sure that we have a really solid presence in Twins. Then I guess you've got 15 tickets to try to figure out the other crosses, but
Like the man held quite a lot.
it's not a survivable spot long term. Midget's in an interesting shadow here. I wonder what this looks like with Squimp's night vision. Nova has worked his way to the front wall. This is interesting. So typically you see West Church's only job is to make sure that somebody like Nova can't come in to Twins. So Legion has no coverage there.
Did you kill
Nova's just able to walk, or excuse me, walk right up into hotel. Interesting, interesting. Doggy's playing right. He trades. So Nova just able to walk right up to Dumpster and take these guys out with a pistol. Maybe not. He would have if he tried more than a 5.7. Zakul, I think, was assuming that he had teammate coverage on that Twin side, on that West Church side, but he had nothing. They just walked right up. You see these guys spawning on shoes? Just, man, drives you nuts to see it, man. Ducks and Doggy here. They both go down. That's just inevitable. Say it with me. No fire teams on Twins. 3 dead, 2 alive for SAS. Doggy's got Twins again. I'm just here bitching, bro. Gonna ruin my whole day just to see that. Fire team going Twins. God dang it.
right side of it?
Alright, Squimp, excellent shooter. Looking for Doggy. Doggy's dug in. Leech is in a good spot on defense right now. JC's shifted. Oh no, he's still same spot. Legion, better spot now with Midget here. They were weak B, no denying it. Nova's back in hotel. Just hold that downhill angle. Super survivable for Midget. Like, these guys just dead, man. See, he's just little too passive. You have such an advantage with those gunfights. So you got Nova and Exige now on Twins. Or, excuse me, Hotel. Exige holding the back wall. See what Barry did there? I like this. He's still playing offense. It's early enough in the round that he could still take tickets. So he was top OBJ, front side. He recognizes that the offense has taken Hotel, and he rotates closer to this back room. But he's not completely going passive. He's doing just enough to stay alive, which is great, because it's so early in the round that, like, they're not at extreme risk quite yet. Choose again, Fireteam Twins. He's doing an important job closing the gap, but SAS is going to have no chance with this. Especially with Squimp out here sniping, it means that you're not ever going to have enough attackers to overwhelm the defense. I don't know, maybe it's possible at night if these guys win gunfights, but yeah, like, dude, how many people did you get shot by? 3 people? That's what happens when you try to exit Twins and run to the OBJ. Ducks here in storage. See if Midget has adjusted that positioning. He did recognize earlier that Exige was able to run by. Smoke coming out. But just no shots on him.
One in Center Hotel.
Yeah, like I recognize I'm a more like aggressive player, so I always try to like engage people first opportunity. But I think Dux goes down. Nice shot by Zakul. I was gonna say Dux is about to have a really powerful position in Hotel. Looking at some of these guys like backroom. Great shot by Squimp. Zakul's just kind of in an unexpected spot there. Fire team finally coming this side. Nova able to run back into Twin, or god dang, Hotel. JC still holding the same spot. So looking at this, looks like this is why Midget has not been holding this angle that these guys are running downhill. I think he's expecting that JC is holding this, but JC's been getting action mid-map, and so if this is the job that Legion's, that's the person Legion's relying on to do that job, they're just gonna have to recognize that it's not enough. Midget, good rotation. Back here to Hookah. Gets the cross. SAS now with good pressure in top hotel. They have an opportunity here to load this up. JC's got a sniper rifle, so sniper rifle's never going to be able to spray through smoke if they load this up with smoke and then figure out a way to get Midget Man out of the back room. It's cool. Going to try to peek this. Find ducks. I'll be able to see him at night. Squim still doing some damage, taking out Barry. Squim's kind of in the, because JC can't see this, Squim's kind of in the spot that would be effective just like Twins. Smoke it, smoke it, smoke it, smoke it. Somebody move with your fire team leader and smoke this. Insane, man. If you're using extra needles, it's just dumb. You smoke. And go fast. He's got a sniper rifle. There you go, look. Holy cow. Out here whining. Alright, good cap by Nova. Zakul just left back room. Duck still hotel. He's looking for JC. Nova needs help on OBJ, making sure that he's staying alive out front. You're always kind of worried about him getting hit from this left side if you don't have twins, because people can just run right up this uncontested. Nova gets impatient, leaves the OBJ right when it's reset, and Midget mows him down. See Midget checking that left side. Hey, fire team going back to twins. And Zakul picked up backside. Legion in good shape. Spoiler alert. I think we know how this one's ending. Take out shoes up top. Squint blast up for SAS. And we're going to have a map 3 new OBJ. Dodo talking about Marsa got a good sniper, go to a position. Yeah, snipers on downfall are interesting. So the thing with downfall, I think, is that you want to take like 3 good shots at making an OBJ push. So, you know, from hotel or hookah to hookah, crossing uphill, or Hummer House, going to center rock walls, and then straight onto OBJ. I think like 3 waves with smoke, 5 players trying those attacks can kind of overwhelm a defense. And so a sniper fitting into that means that you're one less attacker. So if you're going to use a sniper as Marsoc, they've got to be like best sniper in the game, extremely aggressive and effective, because you want constant pressure on downfall to push that defense back, and then you want a good spread attack. You want, you know, neither team on Marsoc establish somebody in twins, even when twins wasn't being held by the defense effectively. So you want one in twins. You want other people to commit to a push based on, you know, what the defensive pressure is on top B or A house. Season 1, we used the sniper Sawyer, who is so effective on our downfall pushes, because we could take cover as offense and just kind of move forward and say, hey, Sawyer, somebody's twins, can you kill him? And then, you know, 10 seconds later, that guy's down. But he was an extremely effective offensive player and not just like a counter sniper or anything like that. All right, we are on new OBJ. We're following Legion here. They got 1 spawn in B. It's a good move. A B spawn here can keep people out of the center bungalow, which is a very powerful defensive position. It's JC. I want to see how fast JC gets here. He's cruising, he's cruising, he's cruising. He's going to want to hold these guys out of center bungalow. They've got to be hard to see at night. Putting lots of shots out. Nothing connects. Nova's already on center bungalow, but he's more mid. Siege and Ducks both took bullets, but they're alive. They both heal. Ducks moving forward. He gets taken out. Siege holds. It's returning fire on JC, but he's got smoke coverage that just would get him closer, which would be the more important job. These guys already worked their way down close to OBJ. Great push by Legion. Barry on code. Nova spraying through the smoke. Doesn't hit. He can't find Barry. And he's getting shot by a teammate. He knifes Barry. Code's hot. He's defusing frontside in the smoke. Doggy's on OBJ. Midget's on OBJ. I think Nova's going to get the cap, but Legion in a great spot here because of all this pressure on OBJ. Take out Nova. Code's still hot. Fireteam leader camping on the OBJ. Zakul takes out one. And because that center bungalow push was slowed in the beginning, these guys able to run right up to the OBJ, get the cap right away. Ducks coming up top. Takes out Fireteam leader. Takes out another. Midget on the backside. Gets him with the drop shot. And Legion... Oh, he was Fireteam leader. Legion able to maintain their presence on OBJ with Fireteam here. And JC trying to take out anybody that crosses. That's it. Minutes up. Legion take the OBJ, take the map 3 win for the 3-0 win on the night. And we'll be moving on to the next round of playoffs. Congrats to Legion. SAS, great season. We will bring more action to you this week. This is our first week of playoffs. I'm going to try to cast as many games as I can. But yeah, thank you all for joining us tonight. We're going to head back to our tent. Give Legion credit for the 3-0. And that's going to do it for us. All right, guys. Catch you all later. Thanks again for joining. Hope everybody has a good week, and we'll see you for the next one.